Ever since the viral footage of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan walking alongside a small child hit the internet, the entire Chinese entertainment world has been in an uproar. The moment was brief, just under 30 seconds, yet powerful enough to spark chaos across Weibo, Douyin, and beyond. For the fans, this was not just a casual stroll. It was a quiet explosion, a spark that reignited a long-dormant fire. The visual of two of China's biggest male celebrities calmly walking with a child in public felt more personal, more deliberate, and more intimate than any drama scene they had ever acted in. To understand the magnitude of that moment, one must look back at the complex history that brought us here. Years ago, when the Untamed first aired, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan became overnight sensations. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, magnetic even. But it wasn't just acting. Behind the scenes, their closeness fed fan theories and shipping communities in ways no one had anticipated. The birth of the Yizhan ship set the internet ablaze. The lines between character and reality blurred quickly, and millions were convinced that something far deeper existed between them. Then came the storm. In early 2020, the 227 incident shattered the harmony. When an explicit fanfiction involving the two actors was reported by Xiao Zhan's own fans, it triggered a censorship crisis that brought down fan sites, torched his public image, and created one of the most vicious fandom wars China had ever seen. Brands dropped Xiao Zhan. Online platforms like AO3 were banned. His career trembled under the weight of his own fandom's obsession. In the months that followed, he disappeared from the public eye, offered a quiet apology, and returned to the spotlight cautiously, this time with far more distance between him and the world. Wang Yibo, who was untouched directly by the scandal, seemed to step back as well. Public appearances with Xiao Zhan became rare. Photos of them together vanished. Media kept them separate. Even when attending the same events, they were seated far apart, avoiding any accidental fanfare. From that point on, their relationship, be it friendship, partnership, or something else, faded from view. The separation was strategic, almost clinical. Yet, for those who believed in a deeper connection between them, the silence only confirmed what words never said. That's why the sight of them with a child shattered the stillness. People were stunned not just by the fact that they were together again, but by how natural, how unbothered, how quietly unified they looked. There were no security guards in sight, no crowds, no media setup. Just two men and one small child, walking like any other family on a calm Sunday afternoon. The child reached for Xiao Zhan's hand, and Wang Yibo responded by gently placing his own hand on the child's back. In those brief seconds, 100 different emotions flooded the minds of fans watching through their screens. Was this their child? A relative? A friend's son? Or something more, something never spoken but always suspected? The responses were immediate and intense. Fans from across the world posted emotional messages, some thrilled beyond words, others cautious but hopeful. The comments ranged from disbelief to full-blown emotional support. This changes everything, one fan wrote. They're not hiding anymore, said another. This is them, telling the world without saying a word. But, predictably, not all reactions were positive. Skeptics called it a PR stunt. Critics claimed it was bait, an emotional manipulation tactic to promote a future film or project. Some accused them of playing with the public's hopes. And yet, no one could deny the impact of that moment. Whether fabricated or sincere, it reached people. The agencies responded, but their statements only deepened the mystery. Wang Yibo's team urged the public to respect his personal time, while Xiao Zhan's agency noted his fondness for children and declined further comment. Neither confirmed nor denied anything. The ambiguity was deafening. That silence opened the door to even greater speculation. Some industry insiders began whispering about a possible secret film project, an art house drama about an unconventional family raising a child, intended for film festivals abroad. Others dismissed this entirely, claiming no such production existed. In the absence of answers, the story kept growing. In online communities, fan theories evolved quickly. Some analyzed the child's face, comparing features to both actors using facial recognition AI. Others revisited past interviews, searching for coded words or hesitant glances. There were even harsh, often vague, but the message was clear. Keep it conventional, or stay out of the spotlight. That's why Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's moment with the child felt revolutionary to some. It was soft. It was intimate. It was powerful, not because of what they said, but because of what they chose to show. And so the debate rages on. Is this a real-life story of two stars living authentically despite societal pressure? Or is it a meticulously crafted performance meant to stir emotion and engagement? The fanbase is split, torn between wanting to believe and fearing disappointment. Some declare they'll support them no matter what. Others worry that if this is just marketing, it crosses a dangerous ethical line. And yet, the views keep climbing. The video continues to be shared, dissected, and discussed across languages and cultures. One entertainment columnist wrote that this is the beginning of something much bigger than gossip. This is about visibility, about identity, about the courage to live freely in a country that doesn't always allow it. Whether or not Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan intended to become symbols, the world has started to see them that way. Not just as actors, but as quiet rebels. Men who are perhaps more than what their agencies let on. Of course, there is a simpler possibility. Maybe the child is nothing more than a niece, nephew, or godchild. Maybe the outing was innocent. Maybe the rest is all projection. But in a culture where even silence speaks volumes, and where nothing goes unnoticed, that explanation feels almost too easy. In a society that reads between the lines because the lines themselves are blurred, this moment will linger. It will grow. It will haunt. And until they speak, clearly, truthfully, and publicly, the story will continue to evolve. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan have long mastered the art of saying everything without uttering a word. This time, they've said more than ever before, through a simple walk in the park, a small child's hand, and a silence that echoed louder than any headline. What happens next could redefine their careers, their identities, and maybe even the landscape of celebrity in Asia. One moment, one child, two legends, and a secret the world might never stop asking about.